On this server, 3 of the most powerful players formed an alliance with only one goal in mind: to kill me and ban me off the server once and for all. And for that they were willing to do anything. Build the deadliest traps, use exploits to find my location, and hunt me down until they could finally finish me off. You see, not too long ago, the leader of this team named Ruby betrayed me and attempted to kill me using a TNT minecart trap. After a long fight, I was able to kill him and his teammate Daring. But now they were both furious and determined to get their revenge on me, no matter what it takes. So I only had one choice: run away and hide from them for as long as I could. But I knew it was only a matter of time until they caught up to me and ended my journey on this server. And this would happen sooner than I expected. We were just having a peaceful meeting with all the server members at spawn, but this meeting was not as peaceful as I thought. After the meeting ended, I was trying to get back to my base, when suddenly my teammate Cass noticed something. An invisible player who followed us all the way from spawn. The scary thing was that it could be any player on the server, and at the same time I had no clue about this player's motives, so this whole encounter was just shrouded in mystery.
There are people coming after us.
Me and Cass instinctively fled through a nether portal, not knowing what would await us on the other side. Wait, look at the portal! Someone's here!
You can hear me, I know that. Do you want to get killed? Like right now?
Hearing this voice, I realized this was my enemy Ruby, who snuck up on me seeking revenge because I killed his team. And from here there was nowhere to run, so a fight was inevitable. Iron blocks. What? Honestly, I should have seen this coming, because Ruby's known for doing anything if it benefits his own game. In the past, he not only built deadly traps, but also stole loot from my base and killed every one of my villagers, leaving almost nothing behind. And now he decided to abuse OP items like end crystals. This made him more powerful than ever before, and it made me look like a fool, since I literally went down 5 seconds after the fight started. So at this point, I was faced with 2 choices: hide somewhere from Ruby and his team again, or think of a plan to ultimately stop him. You know what, man? It's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be really hard actually. But there's gotta be a way to stop Ruby, we just have to figure it out. After thinking about possible strategies for a day and scrapping countless ideas that either took too long or were just borderline impossible, I came up with a more realistic plan. And to successfully complete it, I had to follow 3 key steps. Number 1, try to bring one of Ruby's teammates on our side, which is not gonna be easy, but hopefully we'll manage to convince him. Second up, get the best loot I possibly can, and once we have all of that done, we can start building a deadly trap, which will help us in our mission to kill Ruby. Alright, so for the first step I have to talk to Ruby's teammate, P8. I mean, like, I'm not even sure if he is Ruby's teammate, so let's see what he says. Hi.
Hello.
So you're basically just chilling here at spawn?
It's not really the safest place to live.
Yeah, there were a lot of wars at spawn. I had a pretty hard time trying to figure out which side P8 was on, but everything changed when P8 showed me his old villager breeder. Also, the villagers are all dead. But who do you think it was?
I don't know, I think it's Ruby because of all the crafting tables around here. Ruby always leaves these crafting tables whenever he raids stuff.
According to P8, Ruby was the one that raided his base and killed off all his villagers. It seemed like we both had a common enemy, but I didn't know how much I could trust P8. So there was really only one way to find out. Well, there's something I wanna ask you. Do you have any interest of joining our team?
I'll think about it, I'm not sure yet.
Now, I don't want to say this was a massive fail, but P8 didn't seem too interested in joining our team, and I was starting to suspect that he was already Ruby's teammate. So I figured the best decision was to move on and continue with my plan. So now we can go on to the second step and get the most OP equipment possible. Well, aside from end crystals. Come on, I'm not Ruby, I won't use those. I could really use some netherite armor though, so we're gonna go on a trip to the nether. Oh, let's go, we already found some. This mining trip took a bit longer than I expected, and this is pretty much what I felt like after an hour, but at least I managed to get stacked on netherite. There was only one thing missing, some good enchantments for my armor. Now, I could reset some villagers and trade for enchantments, but working with villagers can be a real pain and takes insanely long. And time was not on our side because the final event of the server would start soon, which is a massive battle until there's only one man standing. This event is where I plan to use the trap on my enemies, but to even stand a chance against them, I had to get good equipment first. Luckily, I knew just a spot where I could borrow some loot, if you know what I mean. Yup, this is it, P8's gold farm. I gotta say, this looks really promising. Let's see if there's anything useful. Oh my god!
Yeah, this is sick.
This is a gold paradise. Bro, what did we find here? I'm pretty sure this is P8's secret stash. I was a bit hesitant to steal any of P8's loot at first, but then again he didn't want to join my team earlier, and at this point I was pretty sure P8 was on the enemy team, who were way more stacked than me and my teammate Cass, so I just took as many enchantments as I could. Sharpness 5, unbreaking. We can't leave any evidence though.
There's no evidence of us being here yet.
This farm is also perfect for grinding XP, but we have to make sure we don't stay here for too long. Like if Ruby or someone finds us here, we're pretty much instantly dead. What?
Huh?
Cass? Wait. How did that even happen?
I don't know, I'm just gonna come back.
While Ruby and his team were gearing up for the fight, me and Cass weren't doing so well, even dying to literal fall damage.
Yeah, that one was kind of a mistake from me.
At least I was able to recover all of Cass' stuff. So his death wasn't that big of a deal, right? Wrong, because on the Merchant SMP you have limited lives. You see, there's this currency called sapphires. Everyone started off with 100 sapphires, but every time you die you lose 10 of them. And once you run out of sapphires you get banned off the server forever. At this point I was on 30 sapphires, which meant I still had 3 lives left on this server. Cass, however, wasn't doing so good, as he died many times before and was on 10 sapphires. So if he died even once, he would be out of the server entirely, which meant we had to be extra careful against Ruby and his team.
I really think that P8 is on their team.
Yeah, you're probably right on this one.
Cause I really think he's lying, bro.
We might as well investigate Ruby's old base, now that we're back at spawn. Cause I'm pretty sure I saw something last time I was here. Right here on the left, there's a stone button, which leads to 2 barrels, which are 100% empty.
But like, what's this way? Oh, I think this is a escape tunnel. Yeah, this is a escape tunnel.
This showed us that Ruby was actively preparing for the fight, even setting up stuff at spawn like escape tunnels. And if I know anything about Ruby, this was definitely not the only thing he had planned for the fight. I knew I had to counter this by building a trap myself. But first I had to return to my base and get dripped out with the best armor. Full netherite acquired. So now we can gather all the materials we need for building the trap, which is gonna be a simple but very effective dripstone trap. Alright, let's get all this dripstone from here. Okay, I think that was all the dripstone we needed. After this, I left the server to actually touch grass for once, but what I kinda forgot about is that the final event of the server would start the next day. So I woke up in panic, hoping that I could still finish the trap before the event, with only a few hours left until everyone would log on. So I quickly gathered all the wood I needed for the trap, and got to building as fast as I could. First layer done. This is definitely going to take a while, but it will all be worth it in the end. So far it's coming along pretty well actually. Setting up the trap took a bit longer than I expected and I had to grind for an hour straight. But I was pretty proud of the end result. Oh yeah, I also put some chickens at the bottom of the trap, cause why not? With an hour until the fight, me and Cass were pretty much all set. The trap was finally finished and our gear was looking better than ever. I mean, what could possibly go wrong from here? Oh my god! That was the most stupid death of all time. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was dumb. Luckily, I was able to get all of my loot back. And at the same time, this also proved that the trap actually worked. Unfortunately, I did lose 10 sapphires in the process. And with 20 sapphires, I only had 2 lives left going into the final battle. At this point, the only thing left to do was to patch up the hole, mark the trap's location, and breed just a couple more chickens. But then something really unexpected happened. Wait a second. Ruby's right over there. Bro, what if he finds the trap? Ruby just randomly logged onto the server, and I was pretty terrified, to say the least. This could literally screw everything over. However, even though Ruby was looking at my exact location, he didn't find me and I was able to get away. Yeah, I can only hope he doesn't find the trap before the fight. Soon after this, it was the moment of truth, and all the members of the SMP met up at spawn. Last time this happened, it didn't really end well for me, so this time I had to be more cautious, especially when it comes to end crystals.
Kaz, why did you have a slow falling potion?
I was building the ill mango farm.
What?
Oh, by the way, here you go.
What?
Huh?
I guess there was a trapped ender chest at spawn.
Ah! You found that one!
Before the event even started, I almost died to one of Ruby's traps again, which was definitely not a great way to start things off. And soon we found out about something even worse. P8 had joined Ruby and Daring's team, so me and Cass were clearly outnumbered, with an extremely low chance of winning the fight. Nonetheless, there was no way I would give up now. All this time I've been running away from Ruby and his team, just so I could develop the ultimate plan and take them down to get my revenge. And this final fight was the ultimate opportunity for me to prove myself. An opportunity I just couldn't waste, not after all this preparation.
It started.
Oh my god, I don't even have fire resistance, wait. Okay.
Sorry, Pete.
Kaz gone. No.
What?
That was you. Oh, they had
Already.
Wait, how did... was Cass AFK or how did he get killed that quickly? Like, I wanna know.
Yo, die.
You can't get away. Okay, he can maybe get him.
With Cass dying this early on, I was now in a 1v3 situation. So the trap I set up was the final chance at winning this fight. And I knew I had to try my absolute best. Oh no, my shield's disabled.
That's the end of the border. You can't go there. You'll be dead.
Oh nah.
You're dead. You got no other option.
Oh my god! It actually worked! Let's go!
That actually worked.
That was great.
Oh my goodness! Let's freaking go! And I can't believe it worked this well! Oh, and the stuff is all here. This is so good. I didn't expect it to work out this well. I was feeling pretty confident after I got this epic trap off. But that confidence didn't last for long because Ruby and his team had other plans.
Yeah, he's all the way down there.
Oh,
You don't want to go down
check
there.
this,
though, you
check
will
this.
die.
Oh my god, he's bombing this. This made it clear that Ruby wouldn't give up until I was dead, and my odds of survival were getting lower and lower. Okay, now I just need to get away. I just need to get away from this. Okay, I only planned it to this point, so everything could happen from now on.
See,
Hi guys.
why are you invisible?
Hello.
For no reason, I'm just invisible like that. I just got an invis potion from one of you guys.
They say.
Honestly, I don't even care if I win this anymore.
I don't think you do.
That was my goal though. That was my only goal to get that.
Oh, Ender Burling. You're dead, son. You saw it coming.
Yup.
How is this guy alive?
Oh, I realized.
Hey!
Kill him. Yep. Oh, where? Yep. Now. Table.
Oh my goodness. Bro, this is actually so stressful. Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to win this.
You're dying.
Bro, why are you actually running?
Oh, get him, get him. He's gonna die, he's gonna die.
Wait, I didn't even realize my helmet was broken.
It is, but we're not waiting. You're gonna be dead.
Yup.
Yes!
It's been good, chicken boy.
Spawn protection! From the moment this fight started, I knew my chances of winning were pretty low. But I kept on fighting, no matter what happened.
Oh, he's still alive! No, you're dead! You're dead!
And at the end of the day, all this effort that I put into the plan of taking down my enemies paid off. Not only did I manage to kill them with an epic trap, I also stopped running away from my problems and faced them no matter how much I was scared of the final outcome.
That's it!
See ya, Daring!
What?
The trap was
What,
epic!
chicken?
That was my goal! See ya! Even though I wasn't able to get the payback I wanted on my enemies, I felt like I achieved something better than just revenge. It was the feeling of having accomplished something after days and days of hard work. Honestly, I wouldn't prefer any other way of ending my journey on this server, knowing that I sacrificed everything for my goals. This time I might have lost, but if I ever get a chance to get back at Ruby and his team, just know I'll be back for more. Shoutout to my channel members Cass, Isaiah, Merton and Deep Slate, and I'll see you guys next time.